Hi Cozy Gamers and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing like a 3-piece speed round game review because these are like shorter games. I would consider all these pretty cozy. So we're going to do Loddlenaut, Moonglow Bay, and Tiny Glade. So let's start off with Loddlenaut. So Loddlenaut is a ocean cleanup adventure game. You're put in charge of cleaning a underwater alien planet and you end up collecting trash, clean up goop, and befriend the wildlife. There's some crafting and exploration and a little bit of survival because you do have an oxygen meter. I don't know if you can actually die from the game because my sister took over the game and she swam to the very top because she thought, it makes sense. She thought, okay, if I swim to the top, I'll get air. But I was like, no, that's not how it works. So I had to take it back, swim all the way to the bottom and find the oxygen ring. And I blacked out for the remainder, 30% of the way, and I made it. So I don't know if you can actually die. I don't know. It probably just restarts from where you are. Not a big deal, but there is an oxygen meter. So it gives you a little bit of stress about it, but not too much. There is crafting, but it's not necessarily important to the gameplay, but some of the items will make your cleanup easier. The game is incredibly cozy and satisfying, and what cleaning simulator is not cozy and satisfying? The gameplay and controls are very simple. Everything is straightforward. You clean up trash and you clean up goop and you take care of the loddles, which are like axolotl creature fish thing. The graphics are really cute and surprisingly high quality. The only dislike that I have about this game is the travel system. The fast travel is only available after you have finished cleaning the area. This becomes so inconvenient once your backpack is full of trash and goop and whatever, and you can't keep cleaning, so you have to travel all the way back to your main base and then get back. And it's just it doesn't make sense for that to be the case, but whatever. I give Loddlenauts a 6 out of 10. It is very similar to Power Wash Simulator and Slime Rancher. Okay, so now on to Moonglow Bay. You play as a rookie angler who takes up fishing again after their partner passes away from getting lost at sea. Catch fish, cook them into delicious dishes to sell, explore, and fix up your town. And on the outside, this is a very simple game, but it actually has so much more depth than I thought. Each NPC has a lot to say, and the town is actually quite large to explore. The art style is very unique, and it's like a cute pixel block style, and the game has a cute storyline. At first, I really liked the game because it seemed like it had plenty of variety: fishing, exploring, cooking, and town restoration, which are all ingredients for a cozy game, right? We can all agree that. However, after a while, it got kind of boring and tedious. Not gonna lie. You don't seem to make money fast enough, or at least I couldn't, make money fast enough to make the fishing and cooking worth it. After a while, cooking the same dishes got tedious. There's not really once you make a recipe, you can just skip the cooking process. You have to go through the cooking process, and that just made it for me. I also didn't really see the benefit of restoring the town other than getting bragging rights. I know there's perks, but to me they just didn't seem worth it. So I was just why bother? This doesn't mean that I didn't like the game. It just ended up getting boring for me personally. By definition, this is a cozy game, so I can see the appeal of the fishing and the cooking, but it just I don't know, it ended up getting boring for me, I guess. So I give Moonglow Bay a 5 out of 10. I don't know if it's just personally me that I just didn't like the pacing of the game or exactly what it is. It's similar to a lot of cozy games. It's just that the way that the main story is a little bit different, and just the art style is different. Okay, so now for my review of Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade is a 3D builder game that is relaxing, cozy, and mindless. You can build castles, villages, and ruins all within a beautifully forested landscape. The building is gridless and very, very simple. Game is great when you want brain off time. It really lets your creative side go. You can express yourself through like buildings and make it really artistic. And because it is so simple and so beautiful, there's no anxiety of getting it wrong. No matter what, if it's not perfect, it still looks good. Like no matter what I do, it still ends up looking like a really pretty landscape. And there's not a lot of planning that you could really do. Like you could plan things, but I think that that kind of defeats the purpose of this game. It's just kind of putting it up and just seeing what you can create in the moment kind of thing. It is a very simple game, so simple that it can be too simple for some people. It's the reason why I kind of dislike the game, is that it didn't have a lot of options in terms of like flowers and trees and windows and decorations. You give like a small inventory of what to use, and that's kind of it. I'm sure they'll add like more things in the future. They'll do updates and they'll add more things. It's kind of a good thing to some people because it removes decision anxiety and like sense of overwhelming choice. If you have a smaller inventory, less to work with, so you're not so stressed out about how things look. And that's kind of how The Sims can make me feel sometimes. There's just so many packs, so much furniture, so much stuff that it becomes too much stuff. Sometimes simplicity is better. So, you know, if you're somebody that loves details, loves a lot of options, then maybe Tiny Glade is not for you. But if you're somebody that prefers things on the simpler side, then Tiny Glade would be something that you'd be interested in. I give Tiny Glade a 6 out of 10, and it is very similar to Sims 4, like the building aspect of Sims 4 in a very simplified version. And it's also very similar to Gordlets. And that is about it. That is my speed round of 3 cozy games. Let me know if any of these games stood out to you, or if you haven't played them, or if you played all 3. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Stay cozy, gamers.